Have you ever wished for something so badly, thinking it would make you stand out and be admired? Well, let me tell you a story about a bird who got exactly what he wished for, and it might just change how you see things. This is the story of the peacock. Once upon a time, the peacock was just another bird, nothing too special about his appearance. But he had a powerful friend, the goddess Juno, and he was her absolute favorite. One day, he went to Juno with a big request. He pleaded, "Oh, dear Juno, please grant me a magnificent train of feathers, something that will set me apart from every other bird in the sky." Juno, fond of her feathered friend, decided to grant his wish. And just like that, the peacock was transformed. His new tail was a breathtaking cascade of colors, a living rainbow. It shimmered with the deepest emeralds, glowed with radiant gold, and flashed with rich purples and brilliant azures. He was no longer just a bird. He was a walking masterpiece. Overflowing with pride, the peacock began to strut among the other birds. He fanned his glorious train, displaying it for all to see, and see they did. Every bird, from the humble sparrow to the colorful parrot, stopped and stared. They were filled with envy. Even the most stunning pheasant, once considered the pinnacle of beauty, had to admit that its own colors paled in comparison to the peacock's splendor. The peacock reveled in the attention. He was the center of the universe, the most beautiful creature on earth. He had everything he thought he ever wanted. One morning, as the sun began to paint the sky with hues of orange and pink, the peacock looked up. He saw an eagle, a majestic silhouette against the bright canvas, soaring effortlessly high above. The eagle dipped and climbed, a master of the wind, free and powerful. A wave of nostalgia washed over the peacock. He remembered the joy of flight, the feeling of the wind beneath his wings, the world shrinking below him. He longed to join the eagle in the vast open sky. Filled with a sudden urge, he lifted his wings, ready to take off as he always had. He flapped, and he flapped again with all his might. But nothing happened. He remained firmly on the ground. He tried again, pushing harder, but it was no use. The magnificent train, the very thing that brought him so much admiration, was now an anchor. Its sheer weight and size held him down, chaining him to the earth. The reality of his situation crashed down on him. He could no longer soar up to greet the dawn. He would never again bathe in the rosy light of sunset among the clouds. While other birds enjoyed the boundless freedom of the sky, he was trapped. He had to walk the ground more burdened and restricted than any common barnyard fowl. His beautiful prize had become his prison. He had traded his freedom for feathers, his wings for worthless weight. This ancient story carries a powerful message that is just as relevant today. How often do we chase after things we think will make us happy or impressive? The fancy car, the designer clothes, the latest phone, or even a certain status or job title. We believe that having these things will make others admire us, that it will fill a void inside. We put so much effort into acquiring this pomp and show, this external validation. But what do we sometimes sacrifice in the process? We might trade our time, our energy, our peace of mind, or even our passions. We get so caught up in maintaining an image that we forget what it feels like to be truly free. We become like the peacock, weighed down by our own beautiful burdens, unable to soar. The job that pays well but drains your soul, the social obligations that leave you exhausted, the possessions that require constant upkeep, these can all be our own heavy, beautiful tales. So, the next time you find yourself yearning for something just for the sake of appearances, take a moment to think about the peacock. Ask yourself, what is the true cost of this desire? Am I trading a piece of my freedom, my joy, my authentic self, for something that only looks good on the outside? True wealth isn't in what you own or how you look. It's in your freedom to be yourself, to pursue your passions, and to live a life that feels light and joyful. Don't let your beautiful feathers keep you from flying. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you in the next video.